Hi, this is Sudhir. This is C#.NET Conditional Statements tutorial. A block of code that executes based upon a condition is called as conditional statement. That means in C# code, normally what happens is on the top to bottom, line by line, the code is executed. But every time we don't expect the same. Sometimes we want to write a logic. At that time, we want to skip some lines of code. Otherwise, we want to reiterate some lines of code. At that time, we use these conditional statements. Conditional statements are used to execute a block of code only when the condition is satisfied. So we are going to add more conditions to the code. So based on the conditions, whether they are satisfied or not, some lines of code will be executed or some lines of the code will be skipped. So that is how conditional statements will help us to write some logical code in C#.NET. Conditional statements are classified into two types. They are conditional branching and conditional looping. So branching means you are going to divide the code into different parts. If the condition is satisfied, that lines of code will be executed, otherwise that lines of code will be skipped. Whereas when coming to looping, the same line of code will be continuously and repeatedly executed till the condition is met. That is called as looping. So going into detail of branching, these statements allows you to branch code depending on whether the conditions met or not. That means we are going to add some conditions on the code. If it is satisfied, that part of code will be executed. Otherwise, the other part of the code will be executed. That is why it is called as conditional branching. There are two types in branching. They are if conditions and switch conditions. Coming to looping, C# provides 4 different loops that allows you to execute block of code repeatedly until a condition is met. We are going to add some conditions. The condition is satisfied, the code is executed. Again, it's going to check for the condition. Again, if it is met, again the loop will be repeated. The loop of code will be executing repeatedly till the condition is failed. That's how loop works. There are 4 types of loops. They are for loop, while loop, do while loop, and for each loop. So these are the different types of loops which having different syntaxes, and based on our requirement, we can select one of the loops to use this looping. Thank you.